Attention! You are now entering part 2 of this video. If you didn't watch part 1, I recommend you check it out. The link will be in the description below. Hello there! This is Parenthesis, and today we're continuing my plot prediction for episode 9. We don't have the title yet. But this is fully my imagination. I bet that the movie is going to go completely different, but I'm just sharing with you for fun. So, enjoy! And let's continue from where we left off in the last part. Check it out if you didn't already. C-3PO negotiates with that alien that I talked about in the previous part, who is the mayor of the city they landed in. This mayor allows the resistance to hide. However, since the resistance is so small, they can actually fit in one hotel. So basically, this is like the first, I think, time we are seeing a hotel in Star Wars. It won't be something much, it's just a place for the resistance to stay. We cut back to Kylo Ren, now known as Supreme Leader Ren, who is extremely angry at the fact that he can't find the resistance, nor can he sense their presence anywhere. He decides to send probe droids to search for the resistance onto every known planet and in the entire galaxy. The probes are sent to their destinations. Meanwhile, a silver hand comes from beneath the supremacy. Meanwhile, we cut back to Rey, who goes to investigate on Jakku whether her parents were really just junkers who sold her for parts, or if there was something more to it. She finds an abandoned ship buried in the sand. As she goes inside, she has a Force vision. In this vision, it is explained that Snoke did not only have Kylo as an apprentice. And this is confirmed by, I think, the visual dictionary or somewhere, that there was more than one apprentice, just Kylo of Snoke. Basically, at that time, Kylo might not have even been born. So basically, this apprentice felt that Rey was very Force sensitive, told it to Snoke, and the supremacy went on to Jakku to capture Rey. However, her parents sold her to Anchor Platt and went to face the supremacy, where their ship was shot down and they crashed into the sand. So basically, this is what really happened. Well, at least in this, my opinion. We cut to Hux on board a Star Destroyer. Basically, after Captain Phasma's death, they need a new captain for the stormtroopers. Everyone is sad that she died, since she was like the most ruthless and the most serious captain ever. But Hux doesn't really care. So he's basically like, okay, we don't have much time, let's just put anyone on their place. And eventually he puts Lieutenant Mitaka, who was briefly seen in The Force Awakens talking to Kylo Ren. We cut back to the black planet with the rings around it. Finn basically sees a huge temple ahead of him when he is in the hotel, and he goes inside that temple. Inside, there are 5 enormous chairs. 4 of them have the Dwarf sitting on them. For those who don't know, the Dwarti were basically some mystical gods or something, and their statues were inside Palpatine's office. So, and it has been confirmed that Snoke's ring came from the Dwarti. They made it. At least that's what they think, because there are letters in their language, their signs on it. So basically, Finn discovers those Dwarti, and then we get the backstory for Snoke that so many fans have wanted from Rian Johnson, but he did not explain. So basically, it turns out that the Dwarti are actually sort of the lords of this planet. Each of them has a ring like Snoke's one with the black diamond on it. There are 5 thrones and 4 of them are inhabited by the Dwarti, but the last one is empty. So basically, Snoke was once one of the Dwarti. This is all my imagination, just to warn you. Snoke was once one of the Dwarti, but and he had limitless resources. He had a lot of resources because the planet on which they are, which is like a physical representation of the Force, gave a lot and it never ended. So Snoke and everyone were using these resources. The other Dwarti members were using them for good. However, Snoke was actually secretly taking the resources to build and fund the First Order. After the Dwarti found out, they banished him from the planet, and he never returned.
Did you expect the story to go on any longer? Pathetic child. Continued in part 3.